So who else out there is like me and Shannon? Have a lot to say about a lot of different topics. Want to start a podcast, but have no idea how to start it. I ran across the best thing ever for podcasting, and it is Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. You can't go wrong with Anchor. It's a step-by-step formula. You cannot go wrong. So get your podcast started. Go to anchor.fm/start to start. Again, go to anchor.fm/ to start your own Anchor podcast.
Well. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever it is that you are at this time. This is the one and only Mr. Petey, the jack of all trades, for Mr. Petey's PlayHouse. Another episode here. Well, since last we spoke, or the last time you heard me, rather, the world has took a crazy turn. This thing called coronavirus, aka COVID-19, has run rampant around the world, and when I tell you, it ain't nothing to play with. And I would like to start this segment of Mr. Petey's Playhouse by saying I appreciate all of the essential workers that are working. I don't care if you're a surgeon or you're a person that picks up the trash on the side of the road, or the person that sweeps the road with the street sweeper, working at Walmart and other stores like such to help us get our goods that we need. Mr. Petey definitely appreciates you. And for all of the ones who've lost loved ones due to this terrible pandemic, and also you that are suffering and trying to recover, you are in my deepest sympathy and also my deepest prayers. It has been a terrible time, but we gotta keep on keeping on and keep our faith in the big man upstairs. You know, God got it all in control. And as long as Jesus is Lord, we all right, and that ain't gonna never change. So we just gonna keep on stamping. And I know that you all, some of you have been going stir crazy, I see, and getting cabin fevers and things like that. You are doing some of the most preposterous things I could ever imagine people would do. We have people disobeying the law and going outdoors and to beaches and things, and when they not supposed to be at the beaches, trying to be defiant and having parties and things and such, and second lines and all type of things, just disobeying the law. And they don't understand, if you just do what you got to do, we can all go back to, well, not normal, but the new normal. Well, our president of the United States, 45, he's been being himself. God help his mind as we go on. But it's the good thing about some of the good things about this is politically that there's no more mudslinging. I see. No reason to sling mud. Who you gonna sling it to? Ain't nobody outside to hit with it. It's a lot of things that they're realizing what's really important is really important in the world, and besides the big wig swinging contest, yeah. But you know, everybody needs something to believe in. I guess. I don't know, and it just hurts my heart to see that the sports is no longer being played live. We've gotten to the point to where last I seen the Super Bowl from 1965. Boy, they try to find anything. Boy, I seen Jordan win his first ring. I even seen Wilt Chamberlain's first dunk. They didn't went way back trying to find something sports related for us to see, and it's quite comical, but it's also educational for the young ones that don't really know the old school greats, and that's a good thing to see. We have NBA players playing with their respective teams on the game systems now. So they can't play in person. They just set it up, I guess, when time they're supposed to play. They say, well, if the Grizzlies playing the Celtics tonight, we'll have one of the players from each team. I guess they picked their best player to play the game against the other team's best player on the game. I guess even the bench warmer can play the video game. So I guess he's getting his money's worth, huh? And also in entertainment, I've seen that a lot of people that are truly talented are keeping going on with what they're doing. From our musicians, Brian McKnight, I heard he did a beautiful serenade on the Instagram. These comedians that some of y'all ain't quite got it unless you're in front of the camera with a script, I see. But that ain't nothing for Mr. Petey to step on. And it's beautiful to see the ones that are truly talented, that truly have a gift for the world, to see that they're keeping on, even though the dollar signs ain't rolling in and all the cameras and the flashing lights are in front of them. It truly shows talent and character to a person. They can keep going when ain't nobody else looking but a camera in their face and the numbers on the screen. That says something about you in particular. But all right, that was my opening observations. I have some tea, and it's been brewing in my pocket. I ain't been saying much because I just been watching it unfold. You hear? Mr. Petey has just been watching it unfold. Let me adjust my knobs here. Okay, because we're gonna have a few callers come in today, and oh boy, is it a mess. I know last time I said I was gonna have that beautiful CNA of Dexter's come in and talk, but I think you will enjoy this more. It's still dealing with him. You're gonna enjoy it more. But I'll just let him tell you. Engineer. Is he ready on the line?
Is who ready?
The caller.
Hey, Dexter.
Yes, Dexter. Is he ready?
Hold on, let me see.
Well, while my engineer gets that together. Oh, he's there? Okay, put him on. This is Mr. Petey's PlayHouse. You got my attention. Let me hear it. Hello? Hello? Well, hello, Dexter. Is this Dexter correct? Yes, it is, Mr. Petey. How are you today? I'm doing well, and you? Oh, fine. Just a little drama. So I've heard. So, Dexter, I'm going to let you pretty much tell me what's going on, because I don't really know. So, let me hear it. So, it all started, I'm not going to go back just that far, but Milton, you know Milton, correct? Yes, he's one of my pupils in my driving school. Good luck with that, Mr. Petey. But anyway, but let me ask you a question, Mr. Petey. Go ahead, Dexter, I'm listening. How are you suspected to teach Milton how to drive? I'm not sure he can read. Now, Dexter, I didn't call you, have you call my show to disrespect that man. I'm not doing this disrespectful. Yes, you are, Dexter. I always have this problem with you, and I always have to mute you. Do I have to do that today? No, Mr. Petey, I'm just asking questions. This is the interview, correct? Yes, it's an interview for me to interview you, Dexter, not for you to come on here asking insulting questions. Understand? I guess so. But go ahead with the story, though, man. You hear me? Oh, okay, Mr. Petey. So, Milton's mom, you know, I sure, oh Lord, I sure do. Mr. Petey, what does that mean? Dexter, go ahead with the story. Sounds awful odd that you should respond to her in the peculiar way, Mr. Petey. Dexter, I just said, yes, I know the lady because I teach her son driving. Mr. Petey, I don't think that's what you mean. Dexter, don't make me mute you. My engineer's finger is on ready. It's on ready. Now go ahead. Well, her and I've been Milton's friend for years, since grammar school, and his mother is she's a gorgeous woman. She's a brick house. Yes, she is. Mr. Petey, what, Dexter? Watch it. Watch what? Hold on. Dexter, mute him, engineer. Mute him right now.
What I'm muting him for?
Mute him. Now, this young man is trying to bait and hook me into some things I don't think I want to get into. Engineer, keep Dexter on hold and let me get is Milton on there?
Who?
Milton.
Milton?
Boy, see if he over there. I'll fire you right now. Show as you sit in that booth behind that glass, I will fire you. And you ain't even got no gloves on in there.
It's just me in here by myself. I'm the only one being here.
Hey, I said, put it on.
So man, crazy. I can't wait to get another job.
What was that?
Nothing, man. He there.
Okay, next up we're gonna have Milton come in and tell his side of the story. Hello, this is Mr. Petey's Playhouse. You got something to say? Let me hear it. Hello, Mr. Petey. Hello there, Milton. How you doing today, young man? I'm doing fine. So I heard that fat boy with his fat butt. Hold on now, Milton. Now I'm not gonna let him disrespect you, and you're not gonna disrespect him either. Understood? Yes, sir. I understand. But anyway, Mr. Petey, I found some stuff from Dexter text my mama phone. It said all type of stuff. I just didn't like it. What, Milton? What did Mr. Dexter say about your about your mother? Mr. Petey, what you say about my mama? Milton, I just said what did she say about your fine mother? She's a fine lady as far as the mother goes. You understand? Okay, Mr. Petey. Don't you do it. I got match. You good, but Mr. Petey, but please, Milton, I don't want any tussle with you. I just want to hear your side, okay? All right. So I see my mama one time. She in her room on the phone, video chat, and she just kiki the cacas. Guess who was on the phone? Me. I mean, who was it? Dexter. Milton. It was Dexter. You right, it was Dexter. What you call me Dexter for? My name ain't Dexter. Fat butt. Milton, listen, I apologize for the slip of the tongue. You know he's on the other line. So I've just asked who was on the phone. Go ahead. So, she, skiing in the Greenwich, and she got on her special role. And what she got to talk to Dexter for her special role? Are you talking about that pink one that she, what you mean? What you mean, pink? I mean, I just seen it in the video. Go ahead, man. You too worried about what I'm saying here. But yeah, I ain't got nothing for him. But these hands, when I see him, hold on now, Milton. The mute him, engineer. I got something I want to say, Mr. Petey. In Mr. Petey's Playhouse, we do not condone the use of violence and disrespect. So I'm going to attempt, and it's going to be an attempt, to bring these two on together to see if I can get some kind of coolness out of both of them, so we can get this resolved. Okay, engineer, you got them ready? Well, I'm almost at the top of the hour. Yeah, I think about there. Okay, this is Mr. Petey's Playhouse. Dexter, are you there? Yes, I'm here. Milton? Yes, sir. So you're telling me that this numbskull's on the line? Dexter, you better watch your mouth. You're not going to tell me, Milton. You've been spreading lies about me all over the internet. Dexter, you making charge of... Hey, guys, hold on. Hold on. You guys didn't even let me introduce you together. Sorry, Mr. Petey. Yeah, I'm sorry, too. Okay. So on the line now, we have both of our callers from earlier. One, Dexter, and Milton. Now, how long have you two been friends? And I'm going to call who I want to speak. Understood? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. All right. So, Milton, how long have you and Dexter been friends? I've been friends. Well, I was friends with him since the 3rd grade. Milton, that is it. Mr. Petey, I bet he's holding up 2 fingers to say 3. Dexter, you don't tell me what I do. Milton, we know you can't count. I can count just rare. I know how many burgers you eat. Now, you're not going to talk to me like that. Hey! Cut it out. So, Dexter, you two been friends since the 3rd grade, correct? So, Dexter, how long have you been eyeing Milton's mother? That's what I wanted to. Hold on, Milton. Let me ask the question again. Dexter, how long have you had eyes for Milton's mama? To be honest, Yeah, out in the car, you hit a lie. Right, Dexter, tell the truth. I'm getting to it. Go ahead, Dexter. Milton's mom has been one of the finest, most supple-looking creatures I have ever seen in my life since I've been 10 years old. Hold on, Dexter. You're not going to talk about my baby like that. I'm just telling the truth. You're not telling the truth. Mute him, engineer. Mute him. I'm not going to have this on my show. Now, I've tried to get this solved in one segment, but I'm at the top of the hour. Now, we're going to bring them back on the next another segment to try to sort this thing out. So I guess I just got to sit back and see how this is going to play out from here. Because these two act like they don't have the sense God gave a goose. My goodness. But for all the other one of you out here in Radio Lane, this has been Mr. Petey with Mr. Petey's PlayHouse. Make sure you follow our sponsors, Isaac Smooth Barron on Facebook and Shannon Geist Barron also on Facebook, and at The Living Proof on Instagram. At The Living Proof is on Instagram. That's Shannon's Instagram page. Also, Isaac's Instagram is Mr. Smooth B2. At Mr. Smooth B2. And you can also find them on Twitter. Well, I don't think Shannon uses it with her fine stuff on Twitter much, but you can just Google Isaac Smooth Barron and Shannon Geist Barron, and all their social media will show up there. Well, that was interesting. But until next time, we want you to stay safe, wash your hands, practice your social distancing like your local government says, follow the rules of everything. And we're going to see y'all next time on Mr. Petey's Playhouse. It's been real, y'all. Love one another, and Mr. Petey loves you. Holla at your boy.